Welcome back to Court Farm, and we're picking up straight after the last episode. In a slight change of plan, I've managed to clear the linseed straw from the fields. I went to move this trailer with with the Massey and the bales that we'd loaded off of the wheat field were just jostling all over the shop. So yeah, unloaded them, auto-loaded it, and then yeah, we'd obviously got some spare capacity, so managed to go and clear the 15 off of the linseed field. So kind of worked out well in the end. So let's just get straightened up a little bit. Pull forward. And let's check what mode we're in. So if we go to unload. There we go. Yeah, and then drop it down. I think that will do there. Stay. Ooh. Right, so we can now reset that, and let's close some menus down. There we go. We'll back this up for now, out of the way of the swath. Beacons off, engine off, job's a good one. Right, so we now can crack on and get the rest of the field mowed. Got the Fiat up at the other field we did last time. Haven't started any baling. Just had a nice steady drive up there, listening to those engine notes. So I am going to get some more mowing done, and we'll catch up very, very shortly. I like this field because, one, it gives us a fair amount of bales, but also it doesn't seem to take overly long to cut, which, you know, can't grumble at that. Wait for the rear mowers. So, yeah, where are the weeks going? It's Friday afternoon again. And yeah, honestly, we're like nearly into October now. It's ridiculous. The weeks seem to be just flying by. I don't know why that is. I don't really, yeah, it's just strange. Really, really strange. Right, I need to be careful here, because I don't want to have to restack those bales. So we'll go steady. There we go. So I've been thinking, and what I want to do is we're going to do grain grist this year, and then what we're going to do is we are going to plant corn in what was our wheat field. It's probably the biggest field we've got. I'm thinking that that's probably the best idea for it. I haven't thought about any of the other fields yet, although I'm pretty certain we won't need to do sugar beet again. We're going to have more than enough of that, so that brings another field available for something else. But I mean, there's no mad rush to be getting stuff in the ground, really. We'll have a look at the calendar shortly, but I think, yeah, that's the plan for, I don't know the number, 20, yeah, field 20. 20? Yeah. So that's what we'll do there. That'll be corn. Yeah, the others probably do a couple of wheat, maybe. Canola, field beans, that sort of thing. Try and rotate through maybe, but yeah, I think that is the plan. So we know definitely what we're putting in one field, which is a start for me. Just need to remember what I've said. And try not to have to come back and look at the videos in the future. It always makes me laugh when the millennial farmer is doing something on a tractor that he's not done for a while, a bit like an oil change or a fuel filter change or something, and he's like, I need to go back and watch one of my own videos to remind myself. And I thought, well, yeah, it's quite a good idea, really. You know, that's why people do tutorials. That was a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Because it's always there, you know. So yeah, it does make me chuckle. So yeah, corn in field 20, and the rest we'll just have to wait and see. Well, we're probably halfway through. Forgot to reset the bale counter, didn't I? But we made 15 straw bales, so if we remember that, we might be able to get the old calculator out, because we don't do live maths, and see how many we got. Now, I was thinking that this is getting not repeatable, but I guess this is our sort of, not pocket money, but I mean, let's just stop a second and it will save. Yeah. So if we just let that do. So we've got £115,000 worth of grass silage. So if we double that, that's 230 grand, which is a new tractor, a new piece of land, possibly, or paying off a significant amount of the loan. So it needs to be done to sort of keep things afloat, I guess, really. You know, we have to take out a substantial loan to afford the butchers and the land to go on it and whatnot, so we have got to pay that back. So yeah, I guess really that's justification, I suppose. Not that I need to, but you know, for what, half an hour to bale it, 10 minutes to mow it, real time, that is. It's nothing really. We've got auto load trailers, so it's not like we've got to go around and pick them all up manually and all that lot. So yeah, that's, I don't really know the point of what I'm saying, but I'm just sort of, I know we're sort of repeating work, but that's farming, isn't it, really? But I guess the difference is we're doing it and we're repeating the same thing, but we're benefiting from it. You know, it's not like we're losing out by doing it. Do you know what I mean? So yes, we will continue to keep ourselves afloat with silage until such point we don't need to. I think once maybe we're in a rhythm with the pigs and the butchers and all that lot, we might not need it as much. Maybe we could turn one of the fields into a crop field, because they're both decent sized fields, so that is another possibility. Now, I did wonder about doing that with one of the fields, turning it into a crop field. We potentially could still do that, but I think for this year we'll ride it out as we are. We may even And I've made it off camera if we do. I don't know where calendar came from. We may even get a third cut. Might be pushing it a bit, but you know, then that's 345 grand. So yeah, I guess, you know, I don't have to share everything, but I guess I need to give an explanation and explain the method in my madness. So that is this field done. So we can lift the pickup up, turn off the baler. So let's have a look, see. 51. So 50, 35, 36 bales off that. Pretty good. Right, on to the next one. And to make things easier, Alt X. There you go. Right. I will see you in the other grass field. And yeah, we'll get that one all baled up. And then we'll think about collecting them, I reckon. So nearly around the first headland. And well, I'll start recording now, just in case anything goes wrong. 8 bales so far. It's filling up rather quick, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Like I said, it's our pocket money. Pocket money, dear oh dear. So what are we going to do after we've done this? We said we were going to look at other crops, didn't we? Or didn't I? Let's have a quick look. Let's have a bit of a pause and a check. So we can plant corn in April. So we've got a while for that yet, but that's fine. Planting season is started for canola. Canola we can use. So we'll definitely be putting some canola in. And then wheat we can use. We probably won't do barley or oats, because we'll have done the grain mix and we'll have the corn for next year. So yeah, I think that's the plan. And probably field beans again, I think. I mean, who knows, by next year we may have amassed enough of a fortune to get ourselves another field. So I suppose that's got to be the aim, hasn't it, really? We're doing alright for pig space, pig capacity at the moment, so that's not an issue. And yeah, we do have we do have the grassland that we've just finished baling, haven't we? I know I was thinking about putting the CCM fermenter up there, but yeah, we've got that we could put a pig pasture on, or a pig pen, or things. See the butchers. But yeah, I mean, it's all to come. I don't 100% know where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing. We might find that, you know, it's just a bit too long a wait every time to get to 18 months for the pigs, so we might need to sell them a bit sooner, or not sell them, but take them to the butchers a bit sooner. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's just playing it by ear and trying not to miss too much grass in the corners. And also, there we go, not going too far over when the old buzzer goes and we're full. Right, I'll push on, do a bit more, and we'll catch up in a little minute. Well, not much left to do now. And in about 20 minutes, I'm supposed to be recording with Disturbed on Green Valley. However, Discord seems to be having a bit of a fit today. Sort of every now and again you type a message, that message comes up in red text, and then the Discord page vanishes and it says you've been blocked. Oh, you sort of close it down, wait a little bit, and it sorts itself out. So that could make recording and talking to one another a little bit interesting, if it actually works. So we'll have to see. If there's not been a video over the weekend, then you'll know why. No, yeah, last weekend for you watching this now. I'm just trying to think when these things will release. Can't remember how many bales we've got so far, but this is the last pass. There we go. We might get another one out of it. Probably will, to be fair. Love this tractor. Brilliant. Right, so we have made 34, and we'll get 35 off this. There we go. And that'll leave some for next time. Doubt there's a full one here. Wish there was, but never mind. Looming close. 30% away. I don't think there's 38% on the field. So what was that? 30... Yeah, 35 bales. Why did that move? Thought we made another one. Oh well, 35 bales, not too shabby. So, what? They can stay there for now, I reckon. I think we might need to just check on the pigs. Make sure they're all fed up. As in, fed, not unhappy, fed up. And then we can possibly move to the 2nd day of August. So we'll get this put away, and I'll see you when we're checking the pigs. The sounds of these pigs. Right, so just checking on the pigs, and they are absolutely fine for us to advance to the next day. I have done a little bit of setup and put the combine away, battled to get the mowers away. We've got the we've got the JCB on the Cedar, we've got the Fiat on the Breedle, and we're going to get the 2 fields that will in seed. We're going to get them limed, and then we're going to put barley in them both, I think. So let's have a bit of a kip, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, just gone, well, after 6:30 now in the morning. Nice early start. Make the most of the day. Just got it on ×10, just to brighten it up a little bit. It's quite a nice, pleasant morning light. So yeah, liming and then barley for these 2 fields. So my logic there is that barley, high yielding crop, get the straw, extra income, jobs are good. The field in front of us is going to be corn, and that's as far as I've got. Not sure what to put in what was the oat field. Reason for that is in is it Monday's video? So let me just give some context to things. It is Wednesday today. It's Wednesday evening. So this will come out on Friday, this video. Yes, that's right. I asked about feeding pigs linseed, and my very trusty information gatherer, call him that, Pete, said that, yeah, shouldn't be an issue. And it's meant to be, I think he said high in protein, I'm going to say. I think. I haven't got YouTube up to read his exact comment. But, so that's the plan. So, we're going to use that as one of the feed sort of protein sections, along with canola and brewer's grain. But obviously, if we can stop buying the brewer's grain from the silo, then that's a good thing, right? So yeah, so that's the plan with that. Now, the barley will go towards grain grist. So we'll convert the starter mill to do a grain mix once we're at the point we need it. So we're going to probably need another field of wheat somewhere. But yeah, I haven't really got much further on with thinking about crops, to be fair. I'd like to try rye. We've got the field beans that we have got to harvest yet when they're ready. We've got 2 fields of those. We've done linseed, and we've harvested rye but not grown it. So, yeah, plenty of choice. I think it's a good plan though. 2 barley and then the corn, because obviously that can be our CCM, and we can put our fermenter in then. So yeah, that is the plan. Right, I am not going to finish this field, I don't think. You never know. Stranger things have happened. We may need to add in a bag of lime. Let's see how we get on. Be amazed if it does do it. No, never mind. Right, so back it up, back it in. We want a big bag of lime, which is 2,000 litres, 350 quid. So, take away 350. And we will add in lime and 2,000 litres. There we go. Job's a good one. We'll get this finished. I'll grab the JCB and we will start seeding the barley. Nice tight squeeze into the field. So I've got, I think we've probably got enough barley and fertiliser. So no, not going to be on the right implement. Get that unloaded. Unloaded? Unfolded. Been a long day. It has been, well, it's been a long, feels like a long week so far. Right. So, turn around. This fruit cannot be planted in August. I thought we could. Have I looked at the wrong month? I have, haven't I? Such a muppet. Right, well that's put pay to that then. So, in that case, I need to have a think. So it's amazing how quickly you can decide what crops to plant when you've only got one available to plant in the month that you're in. So we've gone for canola for field 21. Decent sized field, and as I've said many times before, we can use the canola. So that is what we are going to do. So we're going to just edge our way in. It's the old improvise, adapt, overcome. I was going to say as Martin Luther King would say, but I've said it now, and I know it's not him. I was just being stupid, so yeah, just a bit doolally, I suppose, really, I guess you'd say. Anyway, so I've been thinking, it seems at the minute that the JCB, after every job, it's costing about 3 or 4 grand to repair it. So after the mowing we did last episode, I've just come to it now I took the mowers off it, and yeah, 3 grand to repair it. Now I'm sure there's probably other little bits and bobs that I've done in between, but that is starting to feel like a lot, and it's only done nearly 37 hours. It's worth about 88 grand, which is coincidentally what we've got in our bank account at the moment. Now I would know I've said about I think I said it, I don't think I dreamt it, about having I think it was a 7R. I don't think I was being too greedy or over the top. I think it wasn't an 8, it was a 7R, I think. And they're about 250 grand. I don't know whether to get one, but I like the speed of the fast track for karting, and we've just leased the Fiat, so I don't know. Let's get to the end of this run. We'll take a look at the loan, bearing in mind there is a lot of money sat in that, or walking around that field and in that pen over there. So I think we're pretty good. Got a long-term investment, so to speak. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the finances, shall we? Right, so we've got 500,000. Let's have a look. I wish it gave you a total. Actually, all outstanding. But we've got 572. So let's say 573 we've got left as a loan. I mean, we could pay the 37 off now and save ourselves on the interest. I don't know. What do you think? Do we see how we get on with the first sort of proper batch of pigs to the butchers? We've obviously got the silage as well, but I think that should be used to pay off, chunks of the loan. So yeah, what do you reckon? Do we take out a loan now, get ourselves even more in debt, or wait, see how much money the pigs bring in and sort of live to our means whilst paying off the loan that we've already got? So yeah, new tractor now, new tractor in the future, or just wait and just see how we get on with what we've got. Well, I do have to say that the good thing about the size of our fields is they don't take long to do. Jobs are good, and we are all done. There we go. Super duper. We can lift that and get it all folded up. So I think the plan is now, let's just take a quick look together at what is available to us money wise. Now there is a sewing contract for 5 grand. That could be, I'm such a nightmare with contracts. I really am. I've been watching FSG's contractor series on Court Farms, and the money that is in baling. Oh, temptation. I'm not going to, no, I'm not doing it. Right. So, it says then fertilising, but we haven't got the fertiliser to do it. Harvesting wise, I think I'm done harvesting for now anyway. Ploughing, that could be a cool one to do. Decent money. But yeah, that one might be quite nice to do. I might actually unload the fur and just send Courseplay off to do that another time. But for today, and most likely August, I think, we are done. So my plan now is to get this rolled. Looking good. Nitrogen is perfect. pH is perfect. Lovely jubbly. I'm tempted to mow and bale and wrap pig pasture, just because they're not grazing it. It doesn't work like that, but the way we are set up, and then it's more bales. So that is something that may get done. But yeah, I need to get this rolled before September. We should have some beans to harvest at that point as well, hopefully. So I think that's going to be a good month sort of head to. Obviously, I will look after the pigs, I promise, and we'll keep them healthy. The other thing in September as well is we can move some more, move some up to the butchers and kick off that process and just see kind of how much meat we're going to get, how much money, etc, etc. So yeah, quite looking forward to September. We've just left it in real life, but I'm looking forward to getting to it in game. So I've waffled on enough. I dread to think how long this video is going to be. But yeah, thank you very, very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like. If you're still watching and you're not subscribed, please do. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.